In this episode, we explore a remote mountain reservoir, taste Armenian food baked in a traditional clay oven, visit the world's oldest winery, and spend the night beside the stunning Noravank Monastery. Join us! Hi, we're Jana, Peter, and Jojo. We traded the comfort of the life we built for the unknown, chasing our dream of full-time travel. We want to feel alive again and reconnect as a family through discomfort and challenges. Come join us and let's see where this road will take us.
Good morning from Jermuk, a small spa town in the mountains in the southern part of Armenia. With its many lakes, the river, the waterfall, many hot springs, there is no shortage of water here. In fact, it's so famous that the mineral water from Jermuk is sold all over the country. Today we will explore the road from the mountains of Jermuk to the wine region of Areni and finish off at a beautiful Noravank Monastery. Join us.
Just 5 minutes outside of town, you can find the most picturesque waterfall in all Armenia. At the height of 70 meters, it's the second highest waterfall in the country, although technically it looks more like a water flow than a waterfall.
Let's see how it is warm. Cold warm, but not very cold. That's cold.
We stopped by Herher water reservoir. We planned to spend a night here, but the temperatures are lower in these altitudes. It's really cold at night, so we will continue. Just look at this scenery. It was hard to leave, but we were already at almost 1,500 meters above sea level, and spending the night by the water would have been freezing cold. So we continued to Areni, where we found a small family restaurant making a traditional Armenian dish called korovats. It's prepared by stacking seasoned meat and potatoes on a skewer and baking it in a traditional Armenian underground oven called tonir.
Pork?
It's
Chicken. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
We found an amazing restaurant, but I'm not sure you can call it a restaurant at all because it's someone's house and there are no signs saying it's a restaurant whatsoever. You just sit in a big kitchen connecting with dining room, and they ask you if you want chicken or pork. That's it.
They gave us so much food, like so many salads, vegetables, meat, potato, and then dessert, and home fruit, and gata, and the best lemonade I've ever had with homemade syrup, and yeah, it was amazing.
In 2007, a team of archaeologists began excavations in Areni-1 complex. Since then, there have been some remarkable discoveries, such as the oldest shoe in the world. Around the same time as the shoe discovery, another discovery was made. This one's slightly more exciting because the oldest winery in the world was found here, dating back to 6,000 years.
Areni is typical wine-making region in Armenia, and the typical wine from here is a red dry wine made from the Areni grape. It's an ancient indigenous grape variety that has been growing in Armenia for thousands of years. And in fact, it's the same type of grape they found in the oldest winery in the world, in a cave we just visited. And guess what? We have the same bottle of wine here with us in a car. The Areni Red. Do you want to share?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It smells really fresh and fruity, right? It's not like normal wine when you open the bottle from the store. It's red wine, but it's not heavy. It's like really light taste.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I'm not really a big fan of red, but this one is so far very light and fresh, you can say. They say the special taste of a wine comes from the area itself. It's quite dry here, it's hot, and there are high mountains around. There is a volcanic soil.
Yeah, the soil is really important and makes the difference in the different varieties of the grapes.
Dobre. Ako za mňa fakt dobré vínko.
Can you tell us what happened 10 minutes ago?
The fox stole my warmest shoe I have. She was circling around us, and at first wow, look how beautiful she is. But then we came closer to the car, and we found out that you have only one of your flip-flops, and I have only one of my warm shoes. And we found your another flip-flop, but we didn't found my another warm shoes, so in the morning we'll try, but
Yeah, we were trying to shine the torch on the fox.
yeah, she wasn't
And
scared at all.
she
like,
wasn't at all, no.
Hello.
You could see the reflection in the eyes, but off she went. Like she didn't even bother. What was that?
Good morning. Did you know that Armenia was the first country in the world to adopt Christianity as a religion? Yes, so no wonder there are so many churches here. One of the most beautiful, one of the most unique church is called the Noravank Monastery. And it just happens by chance that we are actually camping 2 minutes from the monastery. So join us as we explore the famous Noravank Monastery early in the morning without the crowds. And to update you on the shoe situation from yesterday's night, it was found 20 meters from the car in the forest, so all good in the end.
To jest string.
Drink? Masz? Poďme na to.
Noravank was the residence of Orbelian family. Do you remember Orbelian caravanserai? We visited a couple of videos back. Yeah, it's the same family. And thanks to them, this place became the cultural, educational and spiritual center of the whole region. Noravank is also famous for unique carvings of God the Father with a human face. In Armenian tradition, God was never shown this way, but here, above the entrance, you see God the Father holding a cross, which is a rare and almost rebellious image for the 14th century. One of the most beautiful churches in Noravank, the one behind me, was built in the 14th century by a famous architect. The legend says that Orbelian family commissioned this architect to build the most beautiful church in the whole region. And when the Orbelian prince saw how stunning this church was, he got really worried that this architect might go somewhere else, work for someone else, and build something even better, even greater. And to keep this masterpiece absolutely unique, the Orbelian prince ordered for the poor architect to be pushed off the roof. And that's why you can't find anywhere else in Armenia church to be built in such style like here in Noravank.